Hello again. This is our third posting. And in our work from yesterday to today, I really did realize how much more I have to do in my first position closed C major scale. So that's all we're going to work on today. We're not going to work on anything else. Well, there is actually kind of a subset we'll be working on, which is a set of exercises that I've built, one for each string. So there are 6. Well, I'll tell you what, rather than talk about it, let's go ahead and get started. The very first thing I'm going to do is simply do the closed C major scale, so coming up here to the 5th fret, again right now, and then we'll take it from there. A little bit better. I've got a long way to go, and I will be practicing a lot. Toward that end, let me share with you the exercise that has helped me get as far as I've come, but as you can tell, I have a great deal more to work to do with both the exercise and the actual scale itself. The exercise, it helps me to understand what the key of C major actually is on each of the 6 strings. Let me go ahead and show you right now. Here's the E string here again, yes? Well, on the E string we have E, F, G, and A. Those are all the notes in the first position in the C major scale. So I'll do those. And now let me do them in the reverse order. And one more thing. Now let's do them with these 2 fingers of the index hand instead of the thumb. Of the right hand, index and middle finger, instead of the thumb. So if you can see, that's all the notes there are on this one string in the C major key. Well, let's do the same thing for each of the following 5 strings. So here we start on A, B, C, D, C, B, A, and then in reverse, D, D, E, F, G, F, E, D. Then here's our G string, G, A, B, C. Then on the B string, B, C, D, E. And then finally on the upper E string up here, the top one. And of course those notes are identical to these notes, so E, F, G, A. Now I'll go ahead and do all the exercises and I can show you how they chain together. Oh, there's that mistake I keep making. Why? Because I've been practicing my G major scale, which has an F sharp in it. And so I've kind of trained that too much. So I got to focus on my C major scale. Let me do that again. Can you hear the difference? So that's D, E, F, G, F, E, D. And what I've been doing, because it's from the G major scale, I'll show you the G major scale another time, but I have to set in my mind why I made my mistake. Once again, D, E, F, G, F, E, D, G, A, B, C, B, A, G. So, getting the launch logic of all the strings in this first position coming up to the 5th fret for C major. Now let me try once again to put together the whole structure like so. Well, I feel better now. I've completed that. We won't be working on any more scales during our work in C major. We'll come back to scales when we turn to G major, as I mentioned from my earlier mistakes. But tomorrow we'll begin working on chords and then move into some exercises from Carulli. So if you haven't checked out that link from the very first posting, you'll want to do that. His 1809 method, which is where we'll be getting all the rest of the stuff that we'll be working from. All of this was inspired by that. A lot of it I've developed. But from here on out, beginning tomorrow, we'll be working on the chords first, moving into exercises, and all of that will be in the Carulli document. I'll tell you about that again tomorrow. Thanks again for watching.